I think it's such a shame that a young lady has such worries in her life. I don't know what to tell you without you going to call me a victim, but I've had a lot in my life that's made me worry about things. I was helping my mum pay rent when I was like 11, so... Where were you broken up with? You seem very smart and fun to talk to. He couldn't deal with his mental health as well as being in a relationship. That's my most recent experience. Actually, 2 ago. Some women are already a bum for men in the workplace. Yeah. Is that a bad thing? Some women? It's okay. I try to give out as much as information as possible. Banana. An alpha male in my life. Well, surprise, I'm not attracted to men who call themselves alpha males. I'm not lying about my age. Do you want me to show me my passport? What happened to me, my boyfriend? I've had a few. I'm not going to talk about racism. I don't believe it's my place to talk on it. Equality is the most unbelievably hardest thing to achieve. I agree. Okay, so what are your thoughts on religion? I think if religion's making you happy and your religion is not affecting others, go ahead, do what you'd like. Everyone is entitled to believe in what they'd like to. But if you're pushing it down other people's throats or using it as an excuse for bad behaviour, then religion is not religion at all. I'm not 20, I'm 18. I'm not trying to make Tate fans change their minds. I'm trying to speak my opinion. Like you all constantly speak yours. That's my favourite hobby, filmmaking. I want to see glamorous, happy, blonde socialites have a problem with Tate before we care. Because I'm not happy, blonde... Because I'm not happy or blonde, I'm not allowed to have an opinion. Interesting. That's misogynistic. That's like saying only skinny, blonde girls who walk down the Victoria's Secret runway are allowed to have an opinion. Cool. Thoughts on OnlyFans? If a woman's making money from it, let her live. Same, it's a business. No one has a go at men who do OnlyFans, so why is it all about the women? You sound like a very intelligent girl. I'm not, I try. So you didn't support him through mental health. I tried to as much as I wanted, as much as I could, and he broke up with me. So what more could I have done? Think about it, you're an email girl. It doesn't matter if you don't like guys like Tate. I wouldn't class myself as an email girl. I'm sitting here with no makeup on, talking to a camera. It's not that I don't like guys like Tate, it's that I don't like knowing that people around me everyone that I'm going to interact with in the next 50 years of my life could possibly be influenced by something so outrageously wrong. I'm not their type, I'm glad. Jewish too, I guess, inherently. I'm living at my dad's house. Do you think Western women are prone to complaining? I think everyone who lives in the Western world is prone to complaining. We have a lot of privilege, so we live in a house and have food on our plate, but it doesn't mean, why are you saying Western women? I'd say Western men are just as prone to complaining as Western women. We are all human. I'm saying that if my partner or someone I was speaking to proudly claimed he supported Tate, I would end it there, because from experiences I have with men who support someone who is so wrong in his ways and so backwards in his ways is a dangerous position for me to be in as a very small woman. I wouldn't even say it's a psychological thing, I think it's a societal thing. I think this is just the way the world's going. I should be a teacher? Hell no. Okay. You're allowed to have an opinion, just don't expect high-value men to care. I don't. Okay, so you can force a Muslim to believe in the LGBTQ, but that's just being forced. I don't know what you mean. Reword it. What you're saying is lies stacked upon lies. Your personal experiences seem to be untruthful. Cool. If you'd like, I can make a little compilation of pictures that I've taken over the years to document my very slow healing. Emo is a mindset, not a look. Cool. Glad you think that. I don't really care. I have read it, I'm not a loser. But feeding into OnlyFans is just feeding into the idea of objectification. I agree that OnlyFans is not great, but why are we only punishing women for doing sex work when men are doing it too? Yeah. Do I think... Wait, hang on. Beep, beep, beep. Okay. Do you think that relationship would even start? What, me with a Tate supporter? No, because I'd end it. Definitely a child. Grow up first and tackle life, then come back with an opinion. I'm not going to show my ID on live because that's not a good idea. Hey Elise. Do you think you can attract a man that wants to be like Tate? I have. But I wouldn't want to be in a relationship with someone who treats women like shit. Men and women need to understand that we depend and need each other. We need to appreciate each other. I agree with that. You can attract anything because you're a child. I'm talking to someone else. I'm gonna date a guy like Andrew Tate. I wouldn't be dating him, more like be trapped. Men who want to be somebody important aren't going to ask out an emo girl. Who said I want to date someone who wants to be important? The fact that that person wants to be important is a red flag in itself. Why can't people just exist and enjoy what they love? Leadership shouldn't be based on gender but ability. Agreed. You can't generalise men on your past experiences. It's not just my past experiences. It's everything that people, my friends have dealt with, my sisters and my sisters' friends have dealt with, my mum's dealt with, my mum's and mum's friends have dealt with. Every woman in my life has dealt with something. You know, just because I'm generalising men on your past experiences, I'm generalising men on every woman I know's past experiences as well as current ones. So it's quite hard to kind of say that to me. You wouldn't end anything. Okay. Supporting Tate is a red flag. Yup. Why are we talking about Andrew Tate? I don't know. Everyone just kind of started talking about it, and so that's that. Being important is a red flag. No, wanting to be important. There's wanting to be successful, and then there's wanting to be important. Wanting to be important is searching for something you don't have, and you're trying to fill a void that is not going to be filled unless you have power. Being a feminist is a red flag. I wouldn't even call myself a feminist. Never have. It's quite hard for me to read these comments and defend men, to be honest. Sadly, every one of my girlfriends has dealt with sexual assault. It's not even rare. See? I got groped at a concert and I